Hi everyone, Iris here with a haul video for the Ali Edwards travel kit, which just got released about a week ago. And I know that a lot of the items are sold out, but they are planning to reorder them. And also, a lot of things are available digitally. Interestingly enough, my very first YouTube video was a Ali Edwards haul video from Story Camp this time last year. I just wanted to comment that throughout the rest of the video, I didn't realize where the camera position is and my hands are slightly cut off, but you can see everything that I have. It's just, a little shifted down. I will go remove some of the packaging so there isn't excessive crinkling, and I will come back to show you everything. Here are all the goodies, and I'm so excited. Oh my God, this color scheme is like my dream color scheme because you've got the aquas and they're in two different shades. You've got this navy, which is just shy of being like gray, and then the other darker one. So two different navies. Green, my favorite green is like a limey avocado citron kind of green, and you don't see this green in many things anymore. You just usually see aqua. And then you've got the very muted palette of grays and light browns in different shades, and it's beautiful. This is just, I think this is the most beautiful kit I've ever seen. And I love travel kits. There's something about it. I love to travel, and maybe it's that, or just I love the phrases that go along with travel and the icons and all that. So the color is just a phenomenal color scheme. This is meant to be a 3x8 travel kit. The album, there are two album choices. One was this one, which is a printed chipboard album cover, and it's got all the little icons. It's gray, and inside is just plain white. The other one was I believe it was a fabric navy, and then the inside had a map, and I just chose to go with one for now, but I'm sort of kicking myself in that I would love to have that navy to match. It does come with page protectors. So you've got the full 3x8, and 3x8 is something that I've seen in the last year or so, and I've seen products for it. I actually have some digital products for it, and I've been dying to try something in 3x8, and I just didn't know what project to start with. So I'm going to start with this travel kit and this travel album, and I'm doing the travel class, the product play, so I'm trying to decide right now which travel to scrap in this, and most likely it will be my story camp experience from exactly a year ago. So it's got the full 3x8s, and then it's got two that hold 3x4 cards, divided by two protectors, and then it's got one that holds, I believe this is 3x6, and then you've got little 2x3 that you can do there. So this is really new and awesome and exciting. I did get another pack of protectors just in case. And I want to move on into the main kit. This stuff here is from the main kit, and it all came in this pouch. And Ali Edwards, her products are known to come in these her story kits, and I'm sure the story of the month kits I'm not sure about that one because I don't do those, but the story kits come in pouches. They're usually smaller. This one's a 6x8, and it's got geotags. How awesome. I love geotags. I don't know what life was like before geotags. As soon as I saw them become a thing, I was just like enthralled, and I'm not even sure why. And then let me go through all the stuff here. So little puffy stickers, and hers they're puffy, they do give, but they have like almost like an enamel type of feel to them on top, slightly shiny, so maybe almost epoxy. Lots of great icons, and gray, I can't get enough of gray. I just can't. I've been buying a lot of like thickers in gray, puffy stickers that are in gray, and that sort of thing. these chipboard, and her chipboard, actually chipboard in general, the way it's evolved from the early days of the raw chipboard, I just can't get enough of that either. We cannot have too much chipboard, and I will show you more that I purchased. So these are great. 3x8. This is cardstock, and it is one-sided. Some great patterns here. I love that black and white added there. And all of these are really versatile. I don't think I can get one. Versatile patterns. Lots of circles and stripes and little chevron-y, or what's that called? Houndstooth almost. Stars. Look at all those great patterns. I might be missing showing you one or two. I'm not sure. They feel like I got them all separated out. Love every single thing, and that's a really nice pop right there, that black and white. And then I've got, this is not part of that yet. So cork arrows with words and some patterns on them. Those are awesome. Then these pads they're 3x8. This is really cool, guys. They're 3x8. There is a score mark there, but also you can leave on the edge and just put it directly in an album. You don't have to take it, like, see? So you have the ability to take the strip off or leave it on. That's genius. And then also part of the main kit are the cards. So we have here, see if I can go through them real quick. Are we there yet? I'm having a hard time separating them. Travel Manifesto, Getaway. These are all single-sided, which is great because then you don't have to make a decision of which one to use. You just can use them, every single one. Hello Vacation, Travel Moments. Yeah, I think that's it. Fill your life with adventures, not things. Have stories to tell, not stuff to show. And then there are many more of the 3x4s. On the road. A little departure and arrival information. We have nothing to lose and a world to see. All ready to go. The little suitcase. Best adventure. I love this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just love the repeated element. Allie's great about her handwriting and the choice of quotes and words, and I love how she repeats things. Say yes to new adventures, find beauty, staycation. That's cool. Remember this, 1 and 2. I love that color. This adventure will remain in my mind and heart forever. I have so many trips that are like that. Love this part. Story of this adventure. Oh, I really love this card because you can see that green. I love it when it's like a little line. Best meal. Travel makes you realize that no matter how much you know, there are always more to learn. There's no moment of delight in any pilgrimage like the beginning of it. And the anticipation, right? Travel is music to my soul. That's so true for me. I loved this part. Those are all the cards. And then still within the main kit, there was this pad. This is really cool. It's a little sticky pad. Actually, they're not sticky. Sorry. It's just little pad of papers with the little G tag, and I love how it's a semicircle. They are not sticky, and they are not quite as thick as the cards, but not thin like copy paper. There are these, oh, I'm gonna have a hard time with this. Little map. Okay, so I need to get something to put this on so you can see them. Little map transparency circles. And it says Georgia.
That one did. I think the inside of the navy album was this map of Georgia, and that was actually my main reason for not getting that album. I thought, I don't think I'll ever go to Georgia. I'm a very literal scrapper. So when someone says, oh, it's a map of Georgia, I'm like, well, I haven't been there. So, but I'm sure it could have been, you know, it wasn't that obvious that it was Georgia. I don't know. I just feel like when there's something very literal like that, like I can't use a map paper if it's not like the right part of the world for the photos. I know. That's just me. And then we have some die cuts, and there is gold on some of these. There was a set of something that had gold quotes that I chose not to get, but I'm okay with the little gold. Wanderlust. These are going to be hard to separate here. Love the little banner with the little plus signs here and there. Adventures are the best way to learn. Little journaling spots and such. Life is a grand adventure. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. I like this banner. And that is not gold. That one's like a light brown, tan. Keep on keeping it. Keep on keeping on. That's cool. Here, look how cute. Very simple. That is gold. And here we go. The last thing that was within the main kit are these awesome, I just can't get enough of these rubber pieces in her, they're like her messy circle stamps, of which I have several in physical stamps and many more in digital, because I just love these messy circles. Go and explore a staycation, discover new stuff, exciting adventures. How awesome are those? And huge. I have been wanting, in fact, some of the messy circles last year, I printed a whole bunch on vellum, and I printed them big, like not this big, but just a little smaller than that. But normally I would have thought, oh, print them small, and I chose to print them bigger because I just love that bigger size. That was the main kit, guys. This stuff here, you can see it all kind of laid out. I'm not sure if you can, because I'm going to go off camera if I separate it out more. Okay, so that's the main kit, not these. This is the main kit. All that in the main kit is so cool. Now, she had 3 stamps with this release. I chose to only get one, only because I already have several of her stamps, travel related, from her Technique Tuesday days and digital products up the wazoo, from her latest site, and also when they were back in, she was back in designer digitals. So I just went with this one. Let's see if you can see all the words. They're just words, nice typed up words, and I like that because they can fit into the little tabs, Avery tabs. Now let me show you. Just move these a little bit out of the way here. I'll show you extras. These were extra. They are acrylic pieces, and it's funny, I actually have some acrylic pieces that are like, I have one that's very much like this but bigger. I have a couple of airplanes but bigger. Here, I should put this on a solid piece of paper. But again, they were bigger, and I have a geotag and it's bigger, but I didn't have this little cup. I don't have anything like a cup or a suitcase or a little world. So I decided to go ahead and get the set. Then I'll show you here these little, okay, I'm not sure what she calls these. They're journaling spots. These came together, and they're 2 different kinds. These white circles, not only journaling spots, there's some quote ones. Your wings already exist, all you have to do is fly. Life is short, the world is wide. Not sure why I'm going from the back forward. Globe. stars. Can't go wrong with stars. Go. And some stripes. Then these. Now these you probably would be better to see against white, although, here, let's do this. Exploring the Moment. These are gold. And there's 2 of each. And they all say Exploring the Moment. They're just different shades from the kit. Oh. Of course. So, all the shades of the kit. Oh, these are mixed up. There you go. Those are all for journaling. And these fit into those little 2x3 top part of the page protectors that's divided 2x3 and 6x3. So there's those. All right, I had a manicure done. A friend of mine took me for my birthday, late birthday present, and it was the worst manicure I've ever had. It's all ugly, but it was a shellac, and I did not want to go back the next day and have them tear it off my nails and ruin my nails more. I'm just dying for it to start softening and I can take it off. I'm trying not even show my nails. It's so bad. All right, then there's also this set of clear words. They are 3 of them. They do have plastic, that's why it looks like that. They have a plastic coating. Go, Let's Get Lost, and Seeking. That's those 3. That's a separate item. This is a separate item. This is chipboard, and I think I said before, I can't have enough chipboard. So this is a set, and I bought 2 sets. And yes, this has chipboard too, but I have so many trips that I need to still document. And this is a kind of a signature alley. I think it's a signature alley and Studio Calico pattern on chipboard. And this is like my favorite, the semicircles. So there's 1 with words mostly and a couple and icons. And I like that some of them, I mean, they aren't necessarily about travel. Love, so hungry, you know, even a planning. And then there's this one, a couple little semicircles here. And then there's this one, which is little rectangular words. And I would say a lot of these are travel, but there are a few that aren't necessarily travel. Like it's this brunch, like, dislike, I don't know. Food related, goes hand in hand with travel. Then there is this set. These are flat stickers. They're matte finish, which is another thing I love about Allie. I think most of her stuff is all matte. Makes it a lot easier when you have to write on them. So this set of stickers has 2 of each of 5 types of stickers. These that you can journal on. Tabs. Circular icons and words. Love that. Another signature is word strips, which is so useful. And some of it is very similar to the stamp. Like I see the 1 through 10, but in smaller form. And of course, white on black. And then some labels. Last thing, guys, cork circles in 3 different sizes, and they all have different things on them. So these are all, it's interesting that they have, a map. Oh my God, it reminds me of the Mars map. And look how big these are. These are like 3 inches. What a wonderful world. Say yes to new adventures. This is just so awesome. If you're a circle lover like me, you've got to get your hands on some of this kit. Now, like I said, I don't know if lots of it sold out, but definitely many pieces sold out, but she said right away, once that happened, that they are looking into reordering and that they're gonna do this travel kit right now. Then their plan is to come out with a new travel kit every year. So keep your eye on that. If you guys haven't gotten some of this, if you're interested in travel, if you're interested in Ali products, I really, really think this is one of the best travel kits in terms of what's included, the colorway, and just a fantastic, I can't get over it. It's just amazing. And I'm so looking forward to June 25th. I'm gonna do that product play class too. Normally I store a kit in one of these art bin containers, and I've bought these dividers for it, and I believe the dividers are Iris brand. This is one of my travel kits already. This is all product that I just been using for one of my specific albums from my first trip to the UK. So all the things that I associated with that trip and things I pulled from my stash for just that trip, I have in here. This is a great system, but I feel like, well, one, I have one more of these I have a couple of these that are empty in different sizes because this is the slim, but I don't have any more inserts. So I'm thinking of ordering a couple more inserts. They are a bit hard to find. I did get mine on Amazon. I haven't checked recently. But also thinking about it, this kit doesn't really need this size for storage. And I'll be using it shortly during the class. What I've decided to do is to use one of these baskets from IKEA. Just recently, last week, I went and got a couple more. I have two previously used, and they are in, one is holding puffy stickers and the other one is holding enamel dots at the moment, which I recently converted to those, but I'm going to use this one for this kit. So what I will do is go ahead and just stick the extra protectors in here into the album. And I believe this will just can go like this on the side. And then I'll gather up all the things that are basically a 4x6 size. So I usually want to get rid of as much packaging as possible as soon as I'm ready to use things, because it is a pain to have to do this every time. So what I'm going to do is, and then these all have packaging as well. You know, I'll deal with that packaging later, but I am going to consolidate everything into, so that I'm not thinking I have, you know, one of these and then I decide, oh, I really wanted to use the same thing and something else and I don't have it. I do have it. So I'm just gonna stick them together, that's all. Just kind of behind each other. I will take this stamp and I will find any other stamps that are similar to what Ali was offering with the kit, some of the travel stamps. So I'm just gonna put everything in the basket. So I'm gonna leave one side and stack all these bigger elements on there. So the stickers, and right now I'm not thinking about any specific organization. I'm sure when the class comes out and I start seeing the projects, decide how to just keep everything in here. It's a small basket, so it's not like I'll lose anything. I want to keep this on top of the packaging just so I can have that backing. So what I'll do is I will get something sticky. I'm gonna go ahead and use glue dot, a couple glue dots, because I found that glue dots are just hold tremendously, but they're actually quite easy to peel off these, you know, plastic on plastic. But it'll keep it here while I'm using it, and I I can have that backing so I can see it well. Same thing with the cork. And then if I ever do want to restore them into their packaging, I can. Or once I'm done or decide to put it into my general stash, I can go ahead and most of them I've removed packaging as well. So I can remove all the packaging then. But for now, I'm going to keep them with their backing on there like that. And then cards, I will also stick here. I will stick them in front. Generally, I think of photos, cards, well, paper, photos, cards in terms of hierarchy. Then I start looking for other things. I'm going to stick these sideways. Now, stick these sideways here. Or, alternatively, I can just stick them like this. So, I will keep these baggies in here. Let's stick it back here. They're just there so that I can use them if I want to layer some baggies. And this guy, I will also just stick back here, although I don't see a need for it. It's not like I'd punch holes and put this into the album. The album's smaller, but I'll just keep this here for now, and then I can decide where I want to put that. In fact, that kind of has a ledge. Maybe I could do this. Okay. You know, tall to short, I'm kind of anal about that. And then for the other things, I will use a handy dandy 4x6 iris case. I could also put these in one as well, but I'm not going to bother because I like to be able to go like that. So I will put these guys in here. Now let's see, I'm going to put them, and I might want to divide this into two, so let's see. There's that. These guys, keep these together. The cork. By size, of course. Right? And why don't I go ahead and put these journaling spots in here? Because this is for journaling, this is for journaling. You know, I don't think it really matters how I put them in here. So I'll do that. And then I think I'm going to get another case for some of these as well. And I'm going to put these rubber pieces in here. And I'm just sort of putting them right here. I think they won't stick to the smaller items like that. So let me get a second iris case. I have a second iris case here, and it has a few little sticky glue dots that I just need to pull up. I'll do that afterwards. But I'm going to stick these little clear guys, these small die cuts. These are so hard to see that I almost forgot if they're here. More clear, so they'll on top so I can see them. And the acrylics. So this all fits really nicely. And I just didn't want everything crammed in one. So we will do that. And this, my friends, is my little travel kit. Look at this cuteness. My little travel kit for June 25th when the product play class begins.